In today's tutorial today, to walk you through how you can design this student campaign social media flyer in Photoshop. This is the edition 2. So I've already done the edition 1, the tutorial. So go and watch it on my channel. So go and watch achieve a lot. So the next step is to edit form. We want to create our new file. In this particular tutorial, I want to use 5 by 5 inches. I'll name my project. So you can leave the RGB color or settings like this. Let's create a project. So this is how your canvas interface will look like. So the next step is to edit our adjustments. This guy under the adjustments, right? I'll click on the solid color. So I'm using this particular color code. Just you can see all the color code will be popping on your screen. I'll click OK. So the next step is to create the new layers. So I'm using this particular color. You can see I'm using this particular color code. I'll click OK. So after we do that, I head into my brush. So I can off my catalog. I can increase my brush. So I'm using software brush and the hardness should be 0. I'll click the outside here like this. So I can paste here like this. So the next step in this particular one is to edit our resources. I'll bring this particular pattern. I can fit the background very well. Yeah, I want to fit it like this. Don't worry. I'll click OK. So I'll click on this. I can press multiply, which is I will reduce my opacity. Sorry, I just want to reduce my opacity like this. I'll reduce it like this. So I can zoom in, can see what I'm doing there. Maybe I'll click on this guy. So I can reduce opacity a little bit, which is really good for me. I'll click OK. So the next step in this particular one is I'll click on this color that we created. I will duplicate it, Ctrl J to duplicate. I can check this one. So I will head into my filter tabs. Under the filter tabs, I'll click on the noise. Add noise. I want to add noise on this. It's showing me that convert to smart object. I'll click on the convert to smart object. I think 7 is okay for me. You can see it. 7 is okay for me. You can see it. I'll click OK. So after we've done that, the next thing is to group everything. Yeah. Group everything. You can press Ctrl G to group. You can name it BG, which is the short name is that is the background. For me, I think we have done that part. So the next step in this particular one is to write. I'll click on this guy. So I'll change this my color. I'll click OK again. So I can copy this. Let me copy this particular Department of Agriculture with the text that I want to put at the top. So I'll just put it here like this. I'll paste it, Ctrl V. So I can arrange it very well. I'll put it here like this. Arrange it very well. I'll just put it here like this. So the next thing is to change this format. So I want to use I can use like medium. I think medium is okay for me. This particular font, Agile trial I'm using. So you can go and check it on the resources. So I'll click on the resources. So after I've done that finish, I'll head into my resources again and bring this logo. Yeah, drop it here like this. So I can set it very well. Let me zoom in and see what I'm doing. So I arrange it very well like this. I'll click OK. So align it very well, which is really good for me. The next step is to press Ctrl G. You can name it logo. Actually, this is okay for me. So the next step is to head into our rectangle. I'll see it. I'll just draw my rectangle here like this. I'll click on this field. I'll click on this color. I can click the outside here like this. So I can arrange it very well. Let me zoom in to see what I'm doing. I can hold my shift like this. Yeah, I can put it here like this. Next step is to add into our text. Yeah, I'll click on this like this. So I can write the text, which is the quote. So I can add into my character. I can change this font to Dioma Gothic. I'll click on this. So I'll change this. I'll change this to bold. Bold like this. I can stretch it like this. I can put it here, which is really good for me. So the next step is to add into our resources. Again, I'm doing this checkmark. I'll drop it here. So I'll just reduce it like this. Just put it here. I'll click OK. Just make sure that it's aligned to this, so which is really good for me. I can bring this here like this and stretch it a little bit. So the next step is to create a new layer. You click on this. So you create a new layer under the checkmark. You add into your brush. You can turn your brush to black like this. So you can increase the brush. You just want to give this some shadow. So it's more realistic. You can see it. I think this is okay for me. So the next step is to group everything like this with the rectangle. I'll press Ctrl G. So we can name it bolts. So I think that is fine for me. So the next step is to align the logo and the bolts. Align it to fit in. I think that is okay. I think I like it like this. So before we write the names, so let's quickly bring this fingerprint. I'll head into my resources again. I'll bring this guy. I'll drop it here like this. So I'll click OK. I'll right click again. I'll click on the rasterize layer. So I'll head into you can see this guy, Magic Wonder 2. So I'll click on this. So I can click on the right like this. I'll press Ctrl. I'll click on the backspace on my keyboard. So you just delete the white background and click on the Ctrl D to deselect. Yeah. The magic that I want to do here is I want to turn this to another color. I'll just head into my effects. Click on the color overlay. So you can see if you change color for us. Let me quickly show you the color code. You can see this is the color code. I'll click OK. I'll click OK again. So the next step is to arrange this to fit in the place that I want to put it like this. Just put it here. I'll click OK, good for me, which is really good for me. The next step is to bring the student image. So I've already removed the background. Student image, I'll place it here like this. You can see it, I'll just place it here like this, which is really good for me. I think I like it like this. So the next step is to add into our text again. You want to write the student names. So I'll click OK. So I'm not using this particular font. I'll add into my character. I can change this font to Agio Trial. Click on Agio Trial. So I can change this format. Or let me use bold. Yeah, I can make it bold like this. I'll just put it here. Arrange it very well. You can see it. Arrange it very well. I think I like it like this. So the next step is to duplicate it, which is I'll hold my Alt on my keyboard to duplicate the text. So I'll just write the second name. I'll click OK again. So I'll just align it, which is good for me. The next step is to press Ctrl G to group again. You can name it student names, which is really fine for me. You can align it like this with the bolt and the logo, so everything should be aligned. Yeah, I think I like it like this. I think that is fine for me. So the next step is to add into our rectangle. I'll click on this particular rectangle. I'll check this hue. So I'll give my stroke a white color. I can increase the unit to 3. Yeah. So I'll just put it here like this. Drag it here like this. I think it's okay for me. Think like this. So let me zoom in, see what I'm doing. I'll click here like this. So head into our text again. I'll click the outside here like this. So I just want to write the secretary, which is the. So I'll click OK. I can bring it here like this. I can reduce it. Don't worry. I'll reduce it here like this. I'll click on this also. 12 to be fine for me. I can say okay, 12 is okay, which is really fine. So I can make it bold. I can make it bold like this. Yeah, I'll click OK. So I can set it very well. I'll align it with this rectangle. Should be and it's centralized here. So next thing is to head into our this rectangle. So I can on this, I'll turn it to green, or I can just draw my rectangle here like this to fit it like this. So after that, I will just check these strokes. I don't want to see it at all. I'll click here like this. I'll click here like this. So I can arrange it very well. I'll align it with this rectangle again, which is really centralized for me. The next step is to edit our text. Yeah. So we want to write for. So I'm using the same font, Agio. I arrange it very well. I'll just put it here like this. The next step is to stretch it very well to fit in. I'll click OK. Align it with this rectangle, which is really fine for me. We have done that part. So the next step is to just group everything. Yeah, I'll press Ctrl G. The reason I'm grouping is that when you want to change anything, it will be easy for you. Yeah, it will be easy for you. I think I can align it with the names, so everything should be aligned. Yeah, that is really fine. That is really fine for me. So the next step in this particular one is we head into our text. You can see this text. So yes, I want to write vote. I'll click OK. So I will just make this vote to be big. It will be more bigger like this. You can see it will be more bigger like this. I'll just set it like this. Yeah, arrange it, set it like this. So the next step is to head into our text, which is the character. I'll change this color like this. So the next step is you can see the color code that I use. I'll click OK. So I can reduce the opacity. I think this is okay for me. The next step is to just bring this particular, I'll bring it behind the image, which is the, you can see. So this is what I want to achieve. So the next step is to create a new layer. I'll create a new layer. So I'll pick color around this. So I'll pick color around this color. I'll click OK again. So I'll just head into my brush. I'll click on my brush like this. I can increase my brush. So we just want to put some effect here. You can see this is what exactly I want to achieve. So the next step is to I'll click here. This is okay for me. I'll end it to our rectangle again. Just want to write something here. I can make this one closer a little bit so you can see it. Yeah. So the next step in this particular one is head into our rectangle again. Yeah. I will just do my rectangle here like this. So I'll pick this particular color. Yeah, and you can see. Let me show you the color code. This particular color. You can see the color code. I'll click OK. I'll click here like this. So one thing I want to do here, I'll hold my shift to align it like this. Yeah, you just want to put some text there. So the next step in this particular one is create a new layer. Yes, I'm using this particular color again. Head into my brush. I can reduce my brush here like this. Which is I will just put some effects here. Don't worry. I'll right click again. I will keep mask inside this rectangle that we created. So the next step in this particular one is to copy this font and this text. Yeah, I'll head into my text here. So I'll change this color to white. I'll change this to white. I'll click OK, put my text here like this. So I'll just Ctrl V to paste, which is I'll click OK. So I'll arrange it very well. So fitting the way I want to make it be. So before I'll click OK again, edit on my character again. I'll change this to like regular. Medium is okay for me. So you can give the text more clarity. So the next step is to, in this particular one, is to add into you can see this particular auto 14. So the next step is to give this, so just follow me the way I want to do this. So I will just put it here like this, which is really good for me. The next step is to hold your Alt to duplicate this text. I can copy this particular, I will just copy it like this. So I can double click, I'll just paste it here, which is I press Ctrl V. I'll bring it here like this, I'll just put it here. I'll change this format to bold, which is really fine for me. I think this is okay for me. So I think we have already finished our design. So this is how I designed this particular student campaign flyer, social media flyer in Photoshop. That is really helping you and you are gaining a lot in this particular tutorial today. Like the video, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorial, turn on the notification bell and share with your fellow designers. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody. See you in my next episode. Bye for now.